What's good? You want to learn how to do Drake filters? Make Drake type beats? You want to send beats to Drake? Get them listened to? Get a placement? Well, you came to the right place. Shiny Guns Beats here from We Got Beats LLC. Go to wegotbeats.com. I got a free beat for you guys when you become a free member. So go ahead, go to wegotbeats.com. The link will be in the description below. If you're a producer, go to wegotdrums.com. The site is not done yet, but I got a whole bunch of banging drums for you. And if you put your name and email address on that site, I will continually update you and let you know when the site will be up and ready for you. So with that said, let's get into the meat and potatoes of why I made this video. Now, a few years ago, I made a video for labdummy.com. It got a lot of plays. I haven't checked it recently. There was a lot of negative comments, which was pretty damn funny. It's funny because, you know, I see myself coming from that point to this point, learning more about myself and, you know, not being so offended by negative comments. And, you know, at first, I mean, that was the first video that really blew up, and I started seeing negative comments. And, you know, it kind of fucked with me, you know. But, you know, it's just part of the game. And so I decided that, you know what, I can make a better video now, and I really want to share this valuable information with you. So, like I said, into the meat and potatoes. Now, this ain't going to be about how to make a Drake-type beat, because Drake uses all types of beats. I mean, if you just listen to his last album, I mean, he's got some boom-bap bangers. He's got them typical Drake sap beats, you know. And I love them sap shit, too, you know. I love all kinds of music, so it's not even like I'm making fun of him. But, anyway, my mama always said, you know, everything in moderation, right? So, anyway, I know you're getting tired of me doing this preamble, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, how do you do the filter? Okay, this is for FL Studio. It's going to be different if you're using a different program. So, if you're using FL Studio, great. This is how you do it. Now, if you watch another video that I have on this channel called Automation, I should have a link somewhere. You know, you can go check it out. Basically, that's what you're going to have to do. So you're going to have to add automation. Automation is these little things right here. Let me zoom out. This is all automation. This is automation 2. This is the fade out. This is the filter. And this is tape stop. I also have a link to the tape stop tutorial on here. But we're going to be focusing on this little thing right here. Okay? So, now, in Drake-type beats, I mean, the filter is nothing new. I mean, I come from the old school. Primo, Pete Rock. You know, I filter bass lines and make grimy-ass beats. I got the S950 here. You know, I make some 12-bit grimy-ass beats where we filter the samples so you just hear bass and then bring in the high parts, right? But for Drake-type beats, it's a little bit different. It's the same principle, but it's just a little bit different. Now, what's going to be shown here is it's just going to be the drums, okay, that are filtered, okay? Now, what you're going to want to do is you want to go into your mixer, okay? This is the mixer. Now, what we have here, all right, is we have all my different channels and shit, okay? Now, this right here, and I should have titled this right, but this is my drum bus, okay? This is my drum bus. I know what it is, but you don't know what it is. So this is I'm going to color it. I'll color it for you so you can see it. Bam. Alright, so it's color-coded, alright? That's my drum bus. So all my drums right here, these are all my drums, they're not being linked. This is how you link things, okay? Now, when you first drag shit into the mixer and put shit in the mixer, it's going to be linked like this, okay? Right to the master channel. You don't want that. You click this, and then you go to your bus channel, wherever you want to link all your drums to. All your drums go to one bus, samples go to another bus, effects go to another bus, instruments go to a different bus, and so on and so forth. Whatever you want to do, I mean, it's all up to you. But this is all my drums, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm taking it off here and putting it on here. Now, if I left it on here, we're getting a double drum track. That sounds like shit. Now, sometimes you might want that. When we do the parallel compression tutorial, I'll show you how to do that. But for this instance, You don't want this, so we're going to click that off. It's going to sound like shit if we leave that on and put it on over here. So leave the master channel off. Click it and put it right here. Now what that's doing right there is each channel that's getting linked to this bus is getting processed right here and then sent back to the master channel. Okay, so what we have here is we have a Native Instruments Transient Master, which basically is just making them drums pop out more. Okay, it's a very simple type of plugin. It's not really compression. It's just, you know, limiting the drums a little bit and just making them smack a little harder than if it wasn't there. Sort of like parallel compression, but not really. So we got that, and then we added a Fruity Parametric EQ. Okay, now when you load this up, you want to take this. I'm going to load up a new one just so I can show you what it looked like. Okay, so we load this up. All right, now you're going to want to take this up here and go to a low pass filter. And I like to go to left click and drag it all the way down till you see that steep 8. You can see it up here. See, oh, it's not coming up, but it's called steep 8. You just want to bring it down and there'll be 4 hollow boxes, okay? And then you can fuck with the Q if you want to. I usually put it at like 55. If not, I'll just leave it at normal, but we'll put it at 55 just for demonstration purposes. And then you want to drag it down. Now you want to be listening to the beat while you're doing this, so you know which point you want to have it filtered. How much high end, how much mid do you want shaved off of there, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to show you a couple of cool tricks with this later on, but for right now, we're just going to show you how I did this. So I got it shaved off at 1065, okay? So half of the mid's gone and the high end is gone. So let's play this beat. I'm going to show it to you where the drums start kicking in. Actually, I'm going to show you where the drums kick in and then what they sound like regular. So check this out. Okay, so you see how the drums in the verse are shaved off, okay? That's what it's doing right here with the parametric EQ. I'm shaving all that off. Now, if you do that and you want to bring the drums back to normal, okay, this is how you do it, okay? This is how you start adding the automation points. You see over here all these green dots. I'm going to load up this parametric EQ again, okay? Now, let's just say, for example, this was yours, all right? We're going to go to steep 8 and just drag it down a little bit, okay? Now, you see that this green dot is right here, okay? You right-click and go Create Automation Clip. Now, once you have that, this is going to pop up. You see this? Now, whenever you want that filter to come in, this is it like the EQ wasn't there. This is like regular. You see right here? This is where the drums are just regular. Now, if you want that filter to come in, that's when you make these automation points right here. And you do that by right-clicking. It's going to make an automation point. And then you make another one to drag it up. And then another one. And then another one. Then you can mess with all these settings if you want. But I don't recommend it if you're doing something like this. Very simple automation. So once you do that, you're going to end up with something like this. Now, there's plenty of different cool tricks that I can show you. I'm going to leave a link to the automation tutorial where I'm going to show you in depth other cool tricks you can do with this. But that's pretty much the video. That's how you do the Drake filter. Alright, so make sure you like and you subscribe to my channel. I got tons of different tutorials for you. If you need a free beat, go to wegotbeats.com, become a free member. The link will be down in the description. Go to wegotdrums.com if you're a producer and leave your name and email address there, and I'll let you know when the site is up and going so you can get some banging drums, banging loops. All right, take care.